Do you want to harness your talents and make a positive impact in the center stage of someone's life? Are you one person who wants to weave the narratives of your experiences into a strategy, into a form that can help many? Not just the people you love, the people you know, but the people whom you believe can be blessed by your experiences in life. How would life look like, or how the world will be much, much better if you can teach your gift and share your blessings to the world? How would your life be different if you know that every words that you released every single day can be a blessing to someone's life? How much wealth are you going to build if you know that the things that you have right now, right here, the things that you own, the things that you know, the things that truly yours and no one can steal nor destroy, can be converted, can be monetized, can be productized, and can be a blessing to the entire world? Is that something that excites you tonight? Is that something that worth your time? If your answer is yes, then tune in for day 7 of our 31 days beyond the grind, mastering the art of hustle in 2024. This is Master Coach A. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Welcome to our Day 7, Episode 7 of this brand new series in the year 2024. Life Coach Corridor inside the digital space of Life Coach Philippines. So give a shout out to everyone on the screen. Master Coach Yasmin, Coach Orville, Coach Lynn, I can see you, Coach Darbel, okay? Coach Jean, you're here. Coach Tintin, Coach Nords. Now, do me a favor. Can you please type in the screen, type in the comment, type in the chat box. If you're joining me in YouTube, you are joining me here in Facebook, wherever you're joining me in that space. We are coming in live right now. We're streaming live. Tag in the comment, put in the chat box 3 people whom you believe deserve to be here. Don't tag your fellow coach. Don't tag your office mate. Don't tag your housemate. Don't tag the people in your family. I want you to tag 3 individuals whom you want to touch and whom you believe should be learning with you. Do you believe that the president of your company, whom you probably just know by paper and you don't have an interaction, needs to hear about gifts, sharing, teaching, and making a positive change in the world? Needs to understand, needs to hear? Or do you want a country's prime minister to be touched? Whom do you want? Whom do you believe? Whom can you put your faith on to be here listening, watching, and embracing the idea of teaching one's gift and sharing a blessing to the entire world? Do me a favor, tag them now, at least 3. Yes, let's do it. Come on now. Coach C, I can see you. Magandang gabi. Thank you so much for being here. And if you are one person here who believes that a gift can be a blessing, can be a source of impact, can influence, and also a source of income when you're able to productize it, please, okay, keep the sharing going. Circulate the link, touch someone's life, be a blessing starting right now when you share the link to this video. Good evening. I'm about to start. Okay, how many of you here? Okay. Thank you for tagging. Okay. Thank you for tagging the people you believe should be here. Coach Candy, I can see you. Who do you believe should be here? Not only the people you already know, not only the people you can reach, not only the people that you can easily grab and say, hey, let's learn together. I want you to be in faith that with your gift of communication, with your gift of networking, with your gift of persuasion, you can call the great men and women of this world to come together and listen and understand that each of every person's gift can be a blessing. It is unfortunate that many of us die. Okay? Many individuals die. Many people die. They would say that the wealthiest place in the entire world would be the cemetery because many people, great men and women, dies with their gift. How many of you have heard that? And how many of you know someone who died with their gifts, with their talents, with their skills, with their expertise, buried in not even their family members, their loved ones, their offspring gets to appreciate it and gets to use it? Give me a one in the chat box if that's you. You know someone who died, someone who left this earth, this land of the living, without even able to transfer the vast of their gifts, the vast of their talents and skills. Give me a one. Okay? Give me a one. Give me a one if you know someone, like you know that this person could have given more, could have shared more, could have made someone's life better if only he or she is able to teach what he got. Now, if you are a coaching entrepreneur, if you are a coach or you are a practicing coach, you are an independent service provider, you are a freelancer, you are a consultant, you are a therapist, whatever is your profession, specifically in this service industry, would you agree with me that for you to improve your income, for you to level up and to scale up the resources in your company, in your business, you need an audience, you need a buyer, you need a client, you need a customer? How many of you would agree with me? And with this list of customers, clients, you need a specific product, a specific item, a specific service that you can sell to them. No business will ever survive, okay, without a client, without a customer, and without a service, a product to sell. How many of you would agree with me? Do I get a yes? Okay. Now, it is also said that based on research, you need to have 7 touch points with your clients or with your audience before they start buying you. And why the 7 touch points is very important or needed? Because the 7 touch points or 7 ways or opportunities for them to see you, hear you, and know more about what you offer will enable them, will enable your client, will enable the audience to start building rapport, trusting you, evaluating if what you offer is truly for them. But how many of you would also give me a yes with the thought and idea that what would be the 7 touch points? What would I give to my clients apart from my product, apart from what I'm already offering? If I am selling a car, so do I give 7 cars? Think about it. If I am selling a set of furnitures, do I have to sell a 7 set of furnitures? What would be the 7 touch points that clients will stop, my audience will stop, and I can start building my credibility? I can start building rapport. Have you ever realized that these 7 touch points can be very challenging if you don't know what to give to your customers? Do I get a yes in the chat box? Do I get a yes, everyone? Okay. So, have you ever asked yourself, what would I give? What will I share? How would I get to my audience? What do my audience need? Now, it is also said that before you can build an audience or before you can really push your career higher and higher in what you do and what you offer, you need to know more of your customers. And in the process of giving them, so what if you don't know your customers? What would you give? What would you share? This is the very reason why it is very difficult and challenging for many entrepreneurs, business owners, or freelancers or independent service providers to get started, even if even if they have the right story, they have a perfect story, they have a very compelling story to move people. They have strengths, they have skills, they have talents to share. They are in a space that people are willing to buy, and probably they have already found their shoes that fits. By the way, if you miss episode or day 1 to 6 episode, I would really encourage you to watch the replay here in Facebook or visit our Coach AI Connect YouTube channel, because you will be able to backtrack and watch the replay. And when you watch the replay, it would make sense why we're talking about teaching your gift and blessing the world tonight. How many of you realize that even if you have the perfect combinations, it's kind of difficult to start selling, to start connecting, and start knowing what to give to your clients, what to give to your audience, what to give so that people get to engage with you, trust you, and believe that you can do the job, or you can deliver the service, or you are the perfect source of the item or the product that they need. How many of you have favorite seller, favorite merchant, favorite salesperson, favorite company? That maybe the same brand can be sold in different stores, but there are very specific stores that you want to go to acquire a certain product, a certain service. Even it can be provided and can be sold by different entities. Yes, you call it suki. Okay? So, how in the world do you get to that point? What do you think these people get to sell to us that makes us their suki? Have you ever thought about it? Okay? Now, if you are one person and you want to learn that secret sauce, this episode is perfect for you. But then again, I'd like to remind all of you that each of the topic that I am sharing here and teaching here, so I'm teaching my gift here for 31 days, each of the topic is built upon the previous episodes. So it will do you really good to watch episode of day 1 to 6. This is day 7 right now, on the 7th day of January in the year 2024. If you don't know me, by the way, I am Master Coach A. I'm a coaching entrepreneur, and since 2017, I have dedicated myself to teaching fellow coaching enthusiasts professionalize their coaching skill. I have already trained, professionalized, and certified I have 1,000 individuals, coaches, entrepreneurs, mentors, Reiki masters, and different people from different professions and domain to become professional coaches. Now, if you are one person who wants to dive into the second fastest growing industry in the world, which is coaching, I invite you to take a look at what we're doing here in Life Coach Philippines. To know more about Life Coach Philippines, you can check www.lifecoachphilippines.com. You can also visit my page, Master Coach A page, or check on the pages. Check on the timelines of our fellow coaches. So if you are one coaching professional, if you are one co-actively co-create life coach certified by Master Coach A right now in the space, can you please, okay, hashtag me in the comment, me. So people know that you are a life coach. Me, life coach. Me, CACC life coach. Okay. If you're also a mental health coach, please do me a favor, share it in the comment that you are a coaching professional, a mental health practitioner in the chat box in the comments. Somebody might be needing your service. Somebody might want to connect with you. If you can also do it, you can write the link. You can share the link of your page. You can share the link of your profile so that your social media accounts, share it in the chat box so people know where to connect with you. You can also do me a favor and share your contact number, your mobile number, your email address, or in any way you are in Substack or you're in other platform where people can connect with you, can engage with you, and follow you and get to know your service. Please put it in the comments so other people who needs your help, who might be needing your help in the future, lady, then thank you, Dr. Man, thank you for being here, would find the opportunity to connect with you. Coach Sean, thank you so much for being here. Coach Rizal, I can see you. Maraming pong salamat. Okay, so since 2017, I've been helping individuals to become professional life coaches. And right now, I have already launched 18 or facilitated 18 classes of CPD accredited life coach certification program. And my 19th class is happening on February 2 and 3. So if you are one person who is serious to get professional training in the world, in the thriving world of life coaching, please take a look at what we're doing. You can connect at Coach Rizal at 0917-586-1661 or to the person who invited you to join these conversations. Because if you cannot do coding, definitely you can use your heart, your mind, your hands, your gift to start coaching. Coaching is a skill, coaching is a platform, coaching is a profession, coaching is a business that can amplify whatever gifts, whatever talents that you have right now so that you can share your gifts to the world and be a blessing to many. Now, how many of you here wants to know how to share your gifts? How many of you here wants to understand why you need to share your gifts? Now, you probably would ask me, how do I know what's my gifts? Because before asking yourself how to share, maybe the first question is, what are my gifts? So, how many of you wants to know your gifts? How many of you wants to discover your gifts tonight? How many of you wants to know what makes you unique? What makes you stand out? Okay? So, your gifts can empower, okay? Your gifts are empowerment. Okay? Your gifts are empowerment to your existing expertise. And when you teach that, you discover more about your gifts. More about your gifts. And you discover what are other expertise you can work on. But the challenge would always be, what's my gift? What am I good at? What is unique to me? What can I offer? What would be worth of someone's money? If you are one person and that's your question, okay, that's your question, can you please let me know in the chat box, in the comment? And here's what you say: I want to teach my gift. Declare it. I want to teach my gift. Because I want you to put your heart set on fire, okay? Set your heart on fire that the moment you learn your gifts, you would learn many of your gifts tonight, you will start teaching it. Because the more you teach, it will amplify and it will empower you to discover more, be more, and make more. So please keep it coming in the chat box, in the comment. I want you to say, I want to teach my gift. Okay, so if you are missing some of your classmates, they are not yet here, this is now the perfect time to invite them, to tag them, because it's going to be a fast track. Okay, it's going to be a fast track. Are you excited? Some hearts in there, some emojis there. Okay, give me some thumbs up. Okay, I'm going to be sharing with you fast track a couple of questions that would make you, ooh, that's my gift. How many of you are excited now? Okay, give me some excitement on the screen, on the comments. Okay, give me some emoji, your best emoji. Show me some excitements. Okay, are you excited now? Tag a friend, share a link. Okay, drag someone. Come on, let's learn and discover our gifts. This is for you. This is for you. Okay, this is all for you. This is my gift to you on a day of a Sunday. So I'm going to teach you how to discover your gifts. And as you discover your gifts, promise me also that you won't only teach it, but you will also thank God tonight and say, God, thank you for allowing me to discover, learn my gifts and accept my gifts. Okay? So promise, do I get a pinky promise? Do I get a yes? Can you promise me that before you get to bed tonight, you're gonna thank God and say, thank you, Lord. You've blessed me with so much gift. And I'm so excited to teach it. I'm so excited to bless the world, okay, with my gifts. Okay. So gonna be fast track. Ready? Drum roll. Anyone? Everyone? Are you ready? Drum roll. Excited? So I would really appreciate if you can have a pen and a paper, so you can have one. Okay, here's what you do. Okay, get a pen and a paper, and as I ask the questions and you think that's your gift, oh, that's my gift. Okay, claim it. Okay, put it one. You get another gift two. You get another gift three. You get another four. So at the end, okay, of all the questions of all my fast track, you can tell me how many you're able to claim. Okay? How many are you able to claim? How many you're able to discover? That's my gift. Okay, this is something I can teach. I'm so excited to go out in there and be a blessing. Okay, fast track, everyone. I'm gonna start now. Get ready, okay, with my questions. Okay, MOG, yes, ready? Okay, ready with your pen and a paper so you can mark 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I hope you get a lot. Okay, so let's get started. Okay. What are the things? Okay, what are the things? What are the gifts that in a meeting, in a conversations, in a family gathering, in a family situation, whenever there's a problem and you say something, you advise something, you insinuate something, you suggest something, and that thing will miraculously solve the problem. Are you a go-to person to your family? Do you have that natural gift to know what needs to be done, what could be done, where help can be found? Do you have that? Are you a go-to person to your family? Do you have that special gifts? Okay. That maybe you don't have the money, maybe you don't have the resources, but the person can be, yes, okay, put the one now. Okay. But you are the go-to person in the family, in the office, wherever. You are the person they call. You are the person they trust. Do you have it? Okay. And you notice when they call you, when they connect with you, there are sets of gifts that you're able to give. It's not just one. If you say one, if you get this first one, this is an array of gifts. Are you getting this? Because some an office mate you will be calling you for one gift, your family member will call you for another gift. Even sometimes even an acquaintance, even somebody who doesn't know you. I mean, how many of you have that when you are in a party, when you are in a meeting, people don't know you, but they can approach you. Probably your countenance is super inviting and you are the person that they can feel safe to ask questions. How many of you have you got that? Come on now. Yes. Do you get number one? Now, if you get that, you get, you pat from number one and say, what would this person call me? Sometimes you feel bad because, they always call me, they always rely on me. But you know what? You can flip that. Remember how you can flip your stories and your experiences so that it cannot be, remain as your sinker, but it can help you to float. Okay, BQ, okay, buoyancy quotient. Come on, how many of you get that? Okay, so how many of you have it? Okay, number one. Yes? Do I get number one? Somebody say, yes, I get number one. Okay. How many of you here, okay, can help, can share money, time, resources in whatever form? How many of you have, how many of you here knows that you can share money, time, resources? You have a natural gift of generosity. It doesn't mean that you have the money in the world. It doesn't mean that it's overflowing. It doesn't mean that you have so much. But when it's needed, you can share time, money, resources. That gift of generosity. Do you have number two? Do you have the gift of generosity? You know, in a world that everybody are so greedy, in a space where everybody wants to just get mine, 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 that generosity, it's a gift. It's a natural gift. And if you're generous enough, you can teach people the principle of generosity, the principle of sowing and reaping. It's a gift. And if you can teach that gift to people, you will bless the entire space. The space will be blessed. The place will be abundant. How many of you got number two? You know, sometimes we are blinded. People would have this idea that they have to be super rich. They have to be this, unemployed, no work, nothing to do, so they can volunteer, so they can do the things and all of this. No, 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 no. Okay, no, 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 no. Generosity is a natural gift. It doesn't even have to be abundantly available. But if generosity is a gift, you can be very creative to find help, money, time, resources for someone to get help. How many of you gets number two? Okay, how many of you now getting excited knowing that you've got a lot of gifts to share? Yeah. Going back to number one, I remember the days when I was in the corporate and one of our executive, okay, would come to my office and always bang me in bang in my door and always, give me something. He's a very, a man would always come with things that needs to be immediately. And he would ask me always, are you busy? And I said, yes, sir. I am super busy. And I would say, you know what, Adet, I know you are busy, but the reason I am here is because I know, and it is said that if you want something done, you go to the busiest person in the world, in the organizations. And from that, I realized that, well, being busy is not a gift, but one of my gift is responsibility. I'm a very responsible person. That's one of my strengths. So people trust me because I'm very responsible, with or without fee, with or without free pay. Okay, I would always say, just give me a cup of coffee, I'm good. Treat me to a cup of coffee, I'm good. And lo and behold, not everyone blessed me with a cup of coffee, but God blessed me with a cafe. God blessed me with a coffee shop who celebrated its 7th year last November 24th. So how many of you believes that when you become a blessing, God blessed you also abundantly? Many years, if you are, part of my corporate years, my consultancy years, that, when you cannot afford me, I would just say, yeah, just treat me for a cup of coffee. And many of you failed to treat me to a cup of coffee, but God never forgets. He gave me a lot of coffee. So I enjoy a lot of coffee right now. How many of you gets that? Many of you also know my story about radical generosity. Back when in days when I was learning the principle of sowing and reaping and tithing, and I heard of a company. So I was taught that you have to tithe 10%, give 10%, and live by 80%. So I learned the principle and I was living by that principle. And I heard of a company who these organizations would survive by 10% of the income of the company and would give 90%. So it's a reverse. And I remember those times I would pray to God and say, Lord, I want that experience. And that was the days, the moments, the years that it was so impossible. Okay, I'm a full-time employee, and yes, I'm grateful that I was a six-figure earner way back in 1998, starting 1998. So I'm grateful to all my employers who give me a six-figure rate as early as 1998. But life was hard and have a lot of responsibilities to my biological family, to my marriage, to all of these things. I have a lot of responsibilities, and it feels like the world is upon my shoulders. There's a lot of money I need to generate every month. So apart from my full-time job, I would do consulting works, I would do speaking gigs and all of those things. And when money was hard, okay, how in the world I can live and survive on a 10% and give the 90%? But that was the desire of my heart. I pray about it, and lo and behold, you know, it never happened when I was in a corporate. It never happened when I was employee. It happened when I become a life coach. That is a reason. That is the very reason why I am advancing life coaching, not just an art, not a science, not just a profession, a business, and truly a lifestyle. My family, my entire family has been blessed. My tribe is blessed because of these professions. And I truly believe the very reason why I am advancing life coaching since 2017, because I truly believe that life coaching is recession free, recession proof, and it can really bring abundance in your life. You know what? Even if you are not yet getting a lot of money from practicing the professions, even if you operate on pro bono, even if you operate on pay it forward, I call it pay forward. I have a lot of pay it forward. You know what? I believe in the sowing and reaping principle, and you will reap that. That's a gift of generosity. You can be generous with your service. You can be generous with the gifts that you have. When you do coaching, you're already teaching your gift. You do. You do. Okay, how many of you would give me a yes for that? Yeah. When you do coaching, when you host a space, when you lead someone, when you guide someone, when you hold someone in full accountability, if you can look someone in straight in the eyes and then say, "Let's do this." There are things, there are strategies, there are forms, there are toolkits that I can share with you. I teach a lot of people. I teach through this. I teach through public speaking. I have classes. I have toolkits. I teach. Teaching is one of my primary gifts, and I'm using it. And many of you are here because you are a recipient of my gift. And I know that the world is never the same again, because as many teachers come out and share their gifts using life coaching, many individuals are being saved from confusion, being saved by blind sights. Okay? All of us have blind sides, but a life coach can help you see your blind spots. That's one of the things that we're able to do, and that's awesome, right? How many of you gets to appreciate that? Helping somebody find and see their blind spots is a big help, not only for that person but for the next generation. Fast track, next question. Okay, do you have okay do you have an existing people? Do you know people? Do you know some people who listens to you? Who listens to you? That's a gift. Who listens to you? So why do they listen to you? What are the gifts? Are there people who are excited to see you? Are there individuals who wants to have a communications with you? Not only when they need you. So why are they excited to see you? Why are they looking forward to have a conversations with you? Number three, yes, Dr. Man. So what is it? What is it with you? That's a gift. Okay? How many times you experience this? Okay? They met you along the corridors or maybe unexpected. Hoy, buti na lang nakita kita. No, I'm looking for you. Thank God I see you now. How many of you have that experience? Oh, praise God, I see you now. Oh, praise God, you called. Oh, praise God, you connected with me. I really need help on this. How many of you have got that? Number three. So those things that they would come and, they're excited to see you. Those are gifts. So you have three of that. Okay, so you have three. So you have three sets now. Okay. What about you? Okay. How about you being the known person in a territory, in the office? Even the guards know you. Okay. In your territory, in your space, in your community, you're not in the barangay, but the barangay knows you. How many of you have that you are known in the territory? They know you. Sometimes they don't know you by name, but they know you by face. Okay, how many of you that you like they know you? So this when you say I am known by them, I am known by this group, I am known. Why? Okay, so these questions, this set of questions I'm giving you and sharing with you are questions you would ask, questions you can go back, have a fast track, and triggers. What is it with me? Those are gifts. Why? Because it is not intentional of you to give. You know what's a gift? A gift is something that you give without expectations of return. A gift is something that is given freely, no expectations of payment. That's a gift. That's a gift. Okay? Now, I remember, okay, yes, okay, yes, Coach Lee, those are moments like when you get to a place, they will report immediately, oh, Coach Lynn is here, Lynn is here, this person is here. How many of you that, or they're so excited that you're there? It's just like they broadcast that you're there. What is about you? What is it about you? That's a gift. Okay. Did you get that? How many of you have that? Okay. How many of you have that? Okay. Next. Okay, please let me know in the chat box. Let me know in the comment. What is your number right now? How many of you are getting this? Are you still perfect? Do you get 4? 4 over 4. Do you have that now? Okay. So did you get number 4? Do you have 4? Okay. Do you say 4 over 4, 3 over 4, 2 over 4, 1 over 4? Let me know in the chat box. Come on. That's good. That's great, Coach Lynn. 4 over 4. Perfect. Okay. How about this? Are you the person? Okay. Are you the person that would have the creativity for someone, something to stand out? Do you have that creativity to make an event looks like different? Do you have that taste for something new, unique, never tried before? Are you that person who would risk trying out something? Or maybe are you that person who would creatively find new dishes that would satisfy the taste bud? Are you that person who's creative to find new avenues, new ways to solve a problem? Are you that person who's creative enough to locate a person who's missing? I'm not saying dead, by the way, but if you want to find somebody, the person missing in a group, do you have that? It's a gift. Okay? That's creative gift. Like I would say resourcefulness. Okay? And there's many form of that. But it's a gift that you can creatively find a way. You can creatively find something new. Creatively find something never tried, never tested. Do you have that? So that's number 5. Do you get it 5 over 5? Do you have that? Like, if you look at something and say like, okay, it's not working. I think this is the way. That creativity to find it. Do you have it? Next, are you one person, okay, who would make somebody consume and not consume a food? Or consume or not consume a content? Subscribe or not subscribe to a particular teacher? Or go or not go to a party? Do you have a natural gift of influence? Can you influence people? Is it a natural gift? That's number 6 now. Okay. Influencer. Now, many people would say, and influencers have 10,000 followers, 1 million followers. I don't care if you have 1 million followers. If no one is buying from you, you are not an influencer to me. Because an influencer is someone who makes somebody naturally do without coercion. without dancing, without showing your booty. Why? You know, how many of you have that? How many you have that gifts? Okay. That wherever you go, people go. Whatever you do, people want to try. Whenever you share something, a movie, a new food, people would, I want that. That's number six. Who got 6/6? 6/6. You got that? Fast up. Are you one person who can follow rules and regulations, but you can also stand and say, nope, this is not for me, and I'm not subscribing to it? Are you one person who would say, yes, that one, I am disciplined to obey, I'm disciplined to follow, I adhere to that. But you would also see and say, nope, this is not according to my core values. Do you have that gift? Do you have that gift? This is a set of gifts. Okay. Discernment, courage, boldness is a set of gifts. Do you have that? Do you have that? Can you stand on the ground and say, nope? Can you draw the line? Can you draw the line? Can you set boundaries? Okay. Can you stand the pressure of the crowd, the pressure of the world, the pressure of your fear? Like, you are not one person who gives into peer pressure. You cannot be coerced. You cannot even be bought. Like, during elections, you don't sell your votes. Are you that person? 7? 7/7 in the house? Do you get number 7? Please put in the chat box, put in the comment 7. Mine 7. Do you get number 7? You know what I mean? Like, everybody goes south, and if you know going south is detrimental to you, you would say, no, I'm not going south. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going where I would be safe. I am going where my direction is. You are not one person who's going for SOS, where the shiny object is, but you are one person who would say, I will pursue my calling, my purpose, and where God is leading me. Even if it's against the entire crowd, even if it's against my family. Give honor to whom honor is due. I honor my parents, but I'm not going that way because that's not where God is calling me. Do you get 7? Is it 7/7? Is that you? It's a gift. And there's a lot of gifts you will discover if you acknowledge that this is your gift. Now, do you have, okay, do you have the gift? Okay, or do you have this thing? I am willing to wait when the time is right. I am willing to wait for my portion to be available. I am willing to wait what is mine. Are you that person? Are you willing to wait? Do you have that patience? Do you have the patience in a space where you can persist on things that is already that is already with you, while the things that you want is yet to come? Do you have that? That's number 8. It's a powerful gift. Not a lot of people can be patiently waiting while persisting, while having the perseverance to nurture what God have given them at that moment in time. Oftentimes they look at the future, okay, what they want, and while they don't have it, they're not a good stewards of what they have at the moment. That's a gift. And when you're able to teach it your place, your world, your space will naturally bloom. How many of you get that? Do you get that? Okay. How many of you here gets number 8? Yes, Master Coach Jasmine, I see that now. Writing number 8. You are so excited. So how many of you here got 8 over 8? 8 over 8. Ah, the power of waiting while progressing. You're right, Coach Sean. Because many people would just wait, and they wait impatiently. They wait doing nothing. Waiting is an active phase in our lives. When you wait, you got to do something. Waiting is a preparation time. It took me decades before I finally start building my own business. Finally, it took me years, decades before I finally get out of the corporate world and start building my own. But during the time I serve, wherever God put me and planted me, I serve very well. Hashtag bloom where you are planted. Because wherever you are, God will bless you until what you so desire in your heart becomes available. What God have given you, you have to nurture. I would always say that if you cannot earn an active income, you cannot earn a leverage income or passive income. But many people would want to pursue, would want to start something, or they would, advocate, do this, do that, have a passive income. No, you cannot have a passive income if you cannot have a leverage income, and a leverage income comes from an active income. Hear me out on that. I don't subscribe to the idea that you do something, you build up something, okay, and earn from passive income, and, sip your juices and have your cup of coffee on the beach. Well, we do that. But you don't do that every single day. You're going to go hungry if you do that. That's not how it works. How many of you are getting this? How many of you can persevere, can work hard, nurture what you got while waiting patiently for what is your portion, for what your heart so desire? Patience is a virtue. Very good. I like that also, Coach Jin. I would always say that patience is a virtue. 8 over 8. Excited, everyone? Okay. Are you one person? Do you have this? Are you one person that can see the unforeseen? Can you see the unforeseen? Can you see what is yet to come? Can you see what would be the consequences and what would be the blessing? Can you see where things are headed, and you can boldly say, hey, we go on the right path, we stay on the right path, and we don't do things? It's a twofold. Many people can see what is yet to come. They know that this can go wayward, that this path can be disaster, but they cannot speak about it. Can you? So it's a double hit. Can you? It's a pair. That's the gift. That what you can see, what you can foresee, you can say. It's foresight, yes. But if you have foresight, how do you use the gift? Many people have the foresight, Coach Sean, but they decide to just consume it by themselves. Discernment. Yeah. People have wisdom, but they consume it by themselves. They're so selfish. How many of you have, met people like that? Basta ako, okay lang ako. Bahala kayo sa buhay niyo. How many of you've got that? Come on now. You have that. 9 over 9. Do you get number 9? Hashtag number 9. Let me know in the chat box if you have number 9. Okay? 9 over 9. On number 10. Do you know who you are? Do you know who's in front of you? Do you know the people around you? Do you know the people who will be with you if you continue in your path? These are the questions for number 10 set of gifts. What does it mean? Are you one person who's pursuing authenticity, vulnerability, credibility, trustworthiness? It's a gift. It's a gift. When you're able to teach this gift, people will be confident with their decisions. People will feel safer with their choices, will be safe with the people they're with. If you don't know who you are, you don't know who's in front of you don't know who are the people you are trusting, you don't know who the people are you working in your field, the people you're working in your business, or the people you want to work with, what do you think is the kind of life you're living? Do you have number 10? I have more of this, and if you are interested to know more about the questions, to know your special gifts, your natural gifts, please connect with me. You can send me an email, connect at mastercoacha.com. Connect with one of our coaches, or better yet, I would really encourage you to be part of my classes. I conduct classes every single month. I do have Be Learning master classes. Mental Model Master Classes is a Be Learning society. Okay. I do have master classes for upskill of coaching. I do have master classes on trauma. And I do classes that I never done before. I do classes, I create classes, I do programs, and many of them you can find in www.lifecoachphilippines.com. You can check the courses there. And if you have specific needs for your company, for your organizations, uh, just check out with us, because we can send you the list. We have right now about 500 classes, courses, 20 of which are CPD accredited. And one of that is Actively Co-Create Life Coach Certification Program. Class 19 is up next on February 2 and 3. And I hope that you will be able to join us, okay? That you will be able to invite people. If you are part of our tribe, please invite your VIPs, the people you love, the people who matters and whom you value, okay? So check out the classes in the www Life Coach Philippines. These are premium classes that can help you not just find your gifts, but use your gifts and teach your gifts. Now, as I close, I want to give you this 5 key points and 5 key elements about teaching your gifts and blessing the entire world. But before I do that, okay, in the chat box right now, fast track, okay, comments, please let me know. Please let me know, how do you feel? Okay? Quick check, quick emotional check, quick mood check. How do you feel right now? Okay? How do you feel right now? Please let me know in the comment. How do you feel right now, right here, before I proceed with my 5 key points about teaching your gift and blessing the world? Let me know how you feel. Okay. Dr. Man said gratitude. Okay. Coach Lean, feeling proud of myself. Woo! The unknown. Okay. Feeling proud of myself. Keep it happy. Keep it coming. Okay. Coach Manifest said happy. Okay, please keep it coming. Let me know, how are you feeling right now? Blessed. Okay, hopeful. How many of you are feeling appreciative? How many of you are feeling in faith for greater, better 2024? Okay, so 5 things. Okay, 5 things that you have to keep to heart about teaching your gift and blessing the world. Now, a gift is generally defined. So let me solidify this. A gift is generally defined as a voluntary or an intentional transfer of something valuable without the expectation of receiving compensation or something in return. It can take a lot of forms. It can be tangible, it can be your money, okay, your assets, but it can be intangible, which is, I would like to say, your gifts. So gifts includes tangible items, skills, talents, the qualities that you have, like love, kindness, knowledge, wisdom. These are gifts that you can transfer voluntarily, and as you transfer, you don't expect people to pay you in return. Gifts are given to express goodwill, affection, celebration, gratitude. And when you give gift, this act of giving is actually rooted in our desire to bring joy or to benefit the recipient. So imagine if the gift of teaching is going to be out in the world. Imagine if you're going to teach these gifts that you have. Imagine how much you are blessing the entire world. How much the world will be blessed because you're teaching. Okay. So, five things that I want you to take a look at in teaching your gift. Okay. So, teaching your gift is my invitation for you to harness, okay, your unique gifts to create a positive impact because you can. Teaching your gift, being a blessing to the world, is my challenge to you to bring your narratives, your story, as a compelling inspiration to make people move, change, transform, be better, and experience better. So, five things. Okay? Empowerment through your expertise. When you teach your gift, okay, the power of expertise forces you for good. When you recognize your skills, your gifts, which is natural to you, okay, you become the source of empowerment to many. When you teach your gift, you get to empower people of what you have already achieved, what you have already lived out, what is naturally flowing to you. When you teach your gift, you empowered people to see also their values, their worth, the natural things in them. Do I get a yes? Do I get a yes? When you teach your gift, okay, you allow people the opportunity to be uplifted because they can see that regardless of their educational background, their financial status, their relationship experiences, something inside of them is worthy. Something inside of them is valuable because they can see you, they can hear you teaching your very own gift. So I get a yes to number one. Yes to number one. Number two, teaching your gift is an impactful way to bring change. It is what we call catalyst for change. In essence, whenever you teach your gift, whenever you impart your wisdom, your knowledge, your gift, you enhance your understanding of the people in front of you. You contribute to their growth. You contribute to their needs. And the entire space will definitely be not the same. You are becoming a catalyst of change whenever you teach your own gift, your natural gifts. Yes, to number two. Teach your gift will enable you to cultivate and nurture a growth mindset. It is impossible for you to be fixated on ideas, on thoughts when you're teaching. It's impossible for you to be stagnant when you're teaching your gifts. Teaching your gifts will allow you the opportunity for continuous learning, for continuous practice. Practice makes progress possible. Teaching your gift is not a static experience, but a dynamic journey of a constant improvement of what you already have. And it's coming very natural because it is your gift. Teaching your gifts means building connections and community. You see, when you teach your gifts, it is very natural for you to attract the very people who is like you, who have problems like you. of the same, who encounter the same problems as you have, who probably have the same core values. When you teach your gifts, you will attract the very people that would be a great potential buyer and clients for your products. Why? Because when you teach your gift, you attract people, you build a community, you build a tribe, and this tribe and community will also be the same people who will be interested to buy your products. Are you getting this? When you teach your gift, you are building your legacy. You are building your legacy. You are building and you are leaving traces of who you are, of what God have given you. Teaching your gifts will enable you to leave indelible mark on the lives of the people who receives your teaching, who have been touched by your lives, by your example, by the gifts that you also use. Teaching your gift is a powerful way to get started in business. Teaching your gift is a powerful way to attract your avatar. Teaching your gifts is a powerful way to know what your clients wants, what your clients needs. Teaching your gifts is a way for you to stay humble. Teaching your gifts is a way for you to find your favorite among the shoe that fits. Teaching your gifts will enable you to nurture those experiences in the past that made you sink or float. But teaching your gifts will enable you to use them and leverage on them in the present. Teaching your gifts will amplify the values, the lessons of your story. Teaching your gifts will enable you to see the power of your strengths, the skills that you have right now. And teaching your gifts is definitely going to bless your space. Dream Accelerator Formula, your story, your strengths, and your space. What do you think? You think you can be a blessing? You think you can teach? You think you can be like me? You think you can join my tribe? You think you can say yes to me for a fruitful, wonderful, and productive 2024? Please share your blessing in the comment. Give me your blessing of hashtag Pack My Bag moment, your hashtag ROI. Inspire me tonight to continue teaching my gift. This is Master Coach A. Thank you so much for being part of my journey here in Life Coach Philippines. Thank you so much for being part of this 31-day series. I am now on my day 7 and I look forward to see you tomorrow for day 8. Don't forget, hashtag Pack My Bag moment, hashtag ROI or Return of Insight. This is Master Coach A. You've been a beautiful, beautiful part of my life, especially this year, 2024. Super thank you, everyone. Maraming pong salamat. Please continue sharing the link and be a blessing to many. Allow me to say, love, bam, boom, love, bam, boom, love, bam, boom. Good night, everyone. Have a blessed Sunday to you and to your family. Bye.
As a business owner, are you overwhelmed by the need to post beautiful, engaging content every single day? Are you left wondering what to write? Tired of scrolling through stock photos that all start to look the same? Confused by complicated graphic design programs? Rise Up Creatives is here to help. Each month, we give you everything you need to create 31 days of social media content in just 5 minutes a day. Customizable captions, curated lifestyle photos, a drag-and-drop graphic design tool, and the ability to post directly to your social media accounts. No one else empowers you with these 4 resources all in one place. Each month, we help you plan your social media calendar by providing you with 31 image themes and customizable captions so you can quickly and easily create engaging content and grow your following. Simply select the image that works best for your feed or story. Then, Copy the caption and customize it to fit your audience. 5 minutes a day. It's that quick. Plus, you'll absolutely love our drag and drop graphic design tool. Start from scratch or choose one of our beautiful templates to fit your unique brand. When you're ready to export your design, you can download, email, or post directly to your social media accounts. Here's the truth. Our world needs what you have to offer. Don't let technology or procrastination hold you back. Rise Up Creatives is more than an online resource. We're a community helping you overcome your biggest barriers to reach your greatest goals. We're here to help you rise up and be creative.